Hey everybody, this is Mark Bozon, and I'm here to give you guys a video review for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for Nintendo Wii and Nintendo DS. During the height of the GameCube era, Square Enix kicked off cross-platform Nintendo gaming with the Crystal Chronicles series. It was just one of a couple titles that made use of Nintendo's Cube to GBA cable, but despite the technology not really taking off, the franchise left enough of an impact that fans began begging for more, and that more has finally arrived. After a successful Ring of Fates DS exclusive, Square went to work on a sequel titled Echoes of Time. The catch? Players can purchase the game on DS or Wii, allowing for system-to-system local play and online between both. Unfortunately, while the DS game itself is one heck of a title, offering up some of the best dungeon crawling in years and hands down some of the best on DS, the Wii title is less than impressive, making for an odd split decision in the team-up design. Taking a look at the DS game here in action, you can tell this is an obvious sequel to Ring of Fates. You've got 4 main Crystal Chronicles classes, plenty of loot, a magic stacking system, and lots of hack and slash. The music is beautiful and the gameplay is tight and responsive. It's basically Ring of Fates with more polish and a larger emphasis on multiplayer, and it's one of those must-buy DS titles if you're into dungeon crawling. As we move on to the Wii though, it's obvious that this one is one of the quickest ports possible. Rather than making 2 games that actually work in tandem, the cross-platform gaming is, well, just DS. If the idea is to do DS to Wii gaming, make a real Wii game that works in tandem. If it's supposed to be playing DS on Wii, that's a whole nother story, and it'd be ideal as a WiiWare app or a channel. The real downside though is that when it comes to gameplay, Wii can't stack up. The DS version is completely streamlined, allowing for some quick swapping between characters and magic, and the Wii version makes use of some not so streamlined IR pointing. You'll constantly be moving the pointer into the right window, making your selection, and then moving it out again so you can get your A button back for attacks instead of icon selection. Most players are eventually going to get used to it though, so while it's an inconvenience, it isn't broken by any means. In the end though, you're looking at a DS port verbatim, so you've got the same visuals and the same attacks, the same gameplay, and it's far more at home on the DS system itself. Where Echoes of Time really won me over though is in its outstanding multiplayer offering. The computer AI may be rock dumb at times, like check them out here as they pass up on grabbing items, they don't even attempt to solve puzzles or do any complex platforming. But once you get a few players in action, it's a real blast. Online works relatively well, though you're going to need to fuss a bit to find some people with decent connections, but if you try a few times or you just limit yourself to friends, you'll be fine. The text system works great in basic communication, and while it's mind-numbingly dumb that they didn't add voice support for 2 systems that have it, it is still possible to get your point across even during heated battles or puzzling. And once you do find the right group of players to play with, be it locally or online, Echoes of Time is a terrific multiplayer offering and one you don't want to miss. To hear more, check out my dual system review on IGN.com.